Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey Danielle for the ones who are just joining us. I am doing a series called What's Your Fruit? About the fruits of the Spirit, and today I am going to give you my update about patience. The last video I talked about patience and pregnancy and how it related to being patient. So this past Saturday, Keith and I went to Charlotte. As you'll see in the vlog, when we went to Charlotte, we went to an African American festival. We went to a jazz festival, which the part that we saw was a jazz competition for high school students. And then we went to his nephew's flag football game, and then we went to see his mom, his sister, his other sister. So he has two sisters, his mom, his sisters, and his other nephew. And then we came home. Well, before we came home, we went out with Kayla, and then we came home. And Saturday, he had been telling me that he had wrote some questions out that he wanted to ask me, but he left them at the house here. And when he thought about it, we were already on the road to Charlotte. So he asked me some of the questions from memory, of course, because he knew the questions that he wrote, but some of them he could not remember. And so he said when we got back, he was going to find the questions if it wasn't too late, and he'll ask me. But because I decided on the way back that I wanted to go out with Kayla, we got back late. So we didn't do the questions Saturday night because we had to go to bed and get up, get ready for church. He said that he was going to ask them after church when we got home. So we got home after church, and I'm waiting on these questions, like, okay, question time, right? No. You would think so, right? No. What did we do? I think we came home, we both changed our clothes, and we watched TV. And I was like, okay, it's like 1 o'clock now. And I said, are you still gonna ask me the questions? Did you get your questions? Do you know where they are? He was like, oh yeah, I packed up all my stuff and I put it in the car. So I was like, oh, you put it in the car? You don't wanna ask me anymore? You're not gonna ask the questions? And he was like, no, it was in my book bag and I forgot to take it out of my book bag. I'll go get them and ask the questions. So he goes outside to get the questions, but he still doesn't ask me any of them. So I'm like, okay, what was the point of going to get them if you're not even going to ask me questions? So I asked him again. We watched 3 episodes or 3 shows of Iyanla Fix My Life because 1, I love it, and 2, he loves it now. I don't know if he loves it, but he likes it now because I watch it. So we watched 3 of those shows, and my mom cooked dinner. We ate dinner. I think we watched the news. Yep, we watched the news because we had a tornado warning for like 5 minutes here. My brother came home because he was out of town, and it was like 9:30, and I was finally like, okay, listen, are you gonna ask me the questions or what? Like at this point, I don't even want him to ask me the questions, and I want to answer them. I was so aggravated with him because he hadn't asked me the questions yet, and I felt like if you really wanted to ask me these questions, like, what's taking you so long to answer them? You said they were going to be good questions that we could have good conversation out of them, so I don't understand why you're not wanting to ask me. So instead of me saying something to him that I was aggravated, I just got up from downstairs and I came to my room and started cleaning my room. Because Sundays, my room is always a mess on Sundays because I get up and I don't have time to clean my room. I just get dressed and I don't have time to make up a bed and all of that. So I came upstairs to clean my room, and I texted him and I was like, hey, I'm upstairs, I'm cleaning my room, I'm not coming back downstairs. So he came upstairs and went to the guest room, and he likes to watch Ball in the Family on Facebook. I think their shows come out every Sunday or something. So he was in there watching that. And I'm just in here getting more aggravated because 1, he's watching this show that I hate, I can't stand it, I just think they're overrated. And 2, you're not asking me questions that you say you're going to ask. And 3, ask me the darn questions. So I finished, like, I literally cleaned my entire room. I finished cleaning my room, and then I went and sat in there, and he was like, now I'm ready to ask you questions. And by then, I was like, I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to cooperate. So, but I was like, I'll answer them anyway. But when we first started, I was sitting on the bed, just like this, y'all. And this is how I was sitting. Looking at him like, these questions better be good because I'm aggravated. And he was like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. So he starts to ask me the questions, and they were really good questions. And they did, like he said, they made us, or they resulted in good conversation, deep conversation that gave us both insight on each other and ourselves. So it was a good conversation. He just made me wait literally a whole weekend to answer them because he came Friday night. Oh yeah, y'all, I didn't do good with patience at all. I just thought about something else too. So no, y'all, I don't think I passed the patience test at all. It wasn't that bad. Like, I didn't go off on anybody. I didn't fuss. Like, I didn't have this huge big attitude or anything, but I wasn't patient. Being patient to me means, yeah, I'm waiting, but how are you waiting? Are you waiting saying, okay, come on, or are you waiting in peace? Like, are you waiting, okay, he said it was coming, he'll be here. That's how you gotta wait on God. Ooh, slide that right on in there, y'all. Yeah, no, I didn't do, no. I was waiting, but I wasn't waiting patiently. I was waiting in angst. And I was anxiously waiting. I was like, okay, hurry up, get here. Ask me these questions. I want to know what the questions are. You said you were going to ask them. What's taking you so long? When I could have just been thinking in my head, okay, he said he was going to ask me the questions. So, he'll ask me when he gets ready. Not when I want him to. And that's how God is with us, y'all. God may tell you, you know what? That house over there that you saw is going to be yours. And in your mind, you're thinking, ooh, God said it's going to be my house. It's for sale. That means I need to go buy this house because it's mine and I'm going to be approved and it's going to be mine and I'm going to move in next month. No, that's not always how it happens. God may have told you that it's going to be your house, but he didn't say it's going to be your house this year. He didn't say it was going to be next year. He just told you it was yours. You got to be patient and take the steps he tells you to do and obey him where you are until you can get to what he has already told you is yours. Which is why I love my example that I gave you last week about pregnancy that I already mentioned before. If you guys want to, if you didn't hear the video before me explaining, or if you didn't hear me explain the correlation between pregnancy and patience, go check out my video before this and you'll understand, and then maybe it'll help you understand this video a little bit better. And I'm going to read the fruits of the scripture. I'm going to read the fruits of the spirit scripture to you guys again, and then I'll tell you which fruit we're going to be talking about next week. So once again, it comes from Galatians 5 verses 22 and 23. Y'all know your girl can't see like I said last time, so let me get my glasses. And this Bible is tiny. Okay. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. The next one that we're going to be talking about is faithfulness. I really want to talk about it now, but I'm going to save it for the next video for next week, you guys, okay? Feel free to join me, as I have stated in the first video, and I think in the second one maybe. But as always, I would love for you guys to join me. Let me know how you guys are doing on your journey to your fruit, or conquering your fruit, and or becoming a person of fruits with the fruits of the Spirit. Comment below, leave me comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, okay guys?